ladies, welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Barbie Dior. I'm so happy that you clicked play, and if you're not new here, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate every view. Anyway, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and drop me some hearts in the comments. Let's go. We on this new parent train tonight, one-on-one, part 17. Again, I told everybody, I think on the last new parent thing, that I was ending a new parent series at 20, and I'm going to start parent talk, and that's giving advice, all types of advice to parents across the board, not just new parents, okay? But tonight's subject is a juicy subject, man, y'all. It's potty training. Y'all, I'm dreading it. I'm about to start potty training the week after my son turns 2. We're going to try to tackle that. We're going to try to tackle that, y'all, okay? I already got the order in to get his little toilet. When his toilet come in, we're going to try to go, okay? We're going to try to get this thing down. But, y'all, I'm dreading that. Boys are hard to potty train. Now, some people might don't think so, but they are, okay? I ain't got no straw to show him how to do nothing. We just, we're going to do it old school where you sit him on a pot and just hope that he go. But I think it's hard for a person that ain't never used the toilet and you say, go, use the bathroom, and they looking at you like, what? My son don't even talk good English yet, okay? He talking broken sentences, but now we want him to do something big. But the daycare said it is time to start, because they going to start. When he get into class, they trying to put him in on pull-ups, and they want him to sit down on that toilet and let it go, okay? Let it go like roses, okay? So, y'all, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not, okay? Now, when my other son got potty trained, the daycare trained him in 2 weeks. That's all it took him. 2 weeks, and he got it. Like, she was an older lady, and she was from the old school, and she had worked with kids for over 40 years, so they just knew how to potty train the kids. And so it was just like 2 weeks. Like, when I was trying to potty train him, baby, he would just do the most, okay? He used to do the most, okay? I remember one time I knew it was time to potty train him was when he turned 3 years old. Because in her daycare at 3, that's when they started potty training. And when I say he did the most, my son about to be 2, made 11. My older son, he did the most. Like, I remember he kept taking his diaper off and rubbing it against the wall. Every time he took it on and rubbing it against the wall, I said, ooh, look at my drawing. Yeah, baby, it's time, baby. Because you listen. Because, and I remember I used to make him clean. I used to take a sponge, dip it in the water. I said, yeah, and follow that same line. We finna clean this wall together. Like, he was doing the most. Yeah, it was time. It was time, baby, because you was doing too much, okay? That diaper got to go because you need to put that in the toilet, because who's going to do that? Who's going to clean it up? That's nasty. But, yeah, it is time. And it is very much stressful. But, baby, I believe that with these tips and with a lot of patience, we can do this. If you are heading in that direction, baby, we got this. Let's go. Yes, let's dive into potty training advice, because potty training doesn't have to be messy and stressful. Well, okay, maybe a little messy, but we got this business, okay? Number 1, wait for their signs, not the calendar, okay? Potty training isn't a racing. It's a readiness thing, okay? Look for signs like staying dry for 2 hours plus, okay? Hiding to pee and poop. They're on where it's happening, okay? Showing interest in toilet or wearing big kids undies. Telling you when they're gone or need to go, okay? And I don't feel like my son is at that point. But I feel like that when you take your child and your child was in daycare, I feel like they do everything fast. I remember when my son was breastfeeding still, and he had the milk. When he went from the infants class to the 1-year-old class, they wouldn't warm his milk up again. I didn't like that. It was like, well, in this class, we don't warm the milk up, but this is what my son is on. And I feel like they try to rush him. And they kept on saying, are you going to still feed him? Because I don't think that they were even giving him a milk. I think that if he is accustomed to warm milk, then why you wouldn't warm his milk up? So there's some things that the bad and the good about putting your child on daycare. Depending on where you put it at, it's like they want them on this calculated schedule. Well, in this, we do this at this age. And sometimes the kids are not ready, okay? Because I don't see none of these signs. Him staying dry for 2 hours, baby, I don't see, no, that baby gonna pee, okay? Hiding to pee and poop. Now, he does do that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I even got a video on TikTok. Y'all follow my TikTok. too. I got a lot of footage up there. Now my YouTube is staged a lot of me, and then my shorts has like my little baby and my sons in it. But if you want to see more of my family and stuff like that, you have to go to TikTok and watch that, because I drop videos of my family. I do a lot of videos about me going to break, because I think that vlogs are good, you know what I'm saying? That helps y'all get to know me. But I also think mini vlogs are good, so you can kind of see what I do on a daily. And I like to keep it short and cute, but I really like that. I don't know what made me come up with taking y'all on my break, but baby, I've been doing it for, I think, like the last 2-3 weeks. I think I've been doing it for like 2 months now. Don't quote me on it, but I think I have. And I don't know what made me come up with it, because used to I would do a short here, a short there. Might do, do a TikTok here or there, but I usually just do reviews on something. Like I see something and I'll be like, oh, this is cute. Let me just tell people about this. And then, that's kind of footage I was doing there. But I do a lot of videos, so if you go see a short, I think the shorts up here only run 3 minutes. Sometimes if you go see a short that's 3 minutes, if you go to my YouTube, it's a 10-minute video. So just run over there to the TikTok, okay? And you get to see more of the family side of me, okay? So let's get into it, okay? If you don't see these times, your child might not be ready. But if your child on the downside go to if they go to a daycare, they might want you to go ahead and ready your child. So let's help them get ready, okay? If they're not showing signs, no shame in waiting a bit longer. Like me, if it was my choice, I would wait till my son is 3. But they're not trying to do that, okay? They like, listen, in this class, they already told me they want me to go ahead and, don't buy any more diapers. They don't want to undress the child. They just want him to have pull-ups. And that's what the teacher discussed with me. And I'm thinking like, yeah, you're going to have to change him. Because if you think that he going to be sitting in the PC, pull up all day, he not. Okay, you're going to have to change him. But I think that a pull-up is easier to just sit there and wipe and stuff. Like, if we take you to the toilet, put you on the toilet, and, get you cleaned up like that. So I kind of get what they're saying. But I don't feel that my son is ready, but they're ready. Okay, so this is what come with it. So we got to start getting him ready. So once his pot come in, we gonna start, because I don't want him to be naive. Because my son does, I will say he really does catch on stuff. Because when they told me they want him to start drinking out of cup, they want him to start drinking, eating out of spoon, he really can do those things. And, we practice a little bit, but I was like, well, I'm not going to start all of that stuff. He can drink out of a cup. He can use a spoon, but it's a messy situation. But I'm not going to force it into after his birthday. So the weekend after his birthday, the following weekend is when we're going to start doing full-time drinking out of a cup, full-time drinking, eating with a spoon, full-time potty training, because that is a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, and we got to get into it. Number 2, create a potty positive vibe. Make the bathroom the chillest spot in the house. Get a fun potty chair or a seat inserted. Add books, songs, or little stickers. Let them practice sitting on the potty with clothes on first. No pressure. Make it part of their normal day so it's not scary or forced, okay? Number 3, celebrate the efforts, not just the success. Did they try to go? Sat on the potty? Told you they had to pee and did not make it? Celebrate it, okay? Use sticker charts, a potty dance, verbal praise. I'm so proud of you for trying. Success grows when kids feel safe to mess up, okay? So it's okay, y'all, if they don't get it. But remember, one thing I will say is when you do put them on the pot and you witness them actually use it, go crazy. I'm talking about go bananas. Like when my son started walking and he get to walking and he was walking and he just did a little stumbling walk and stuff like that. Once he actually walked, we went stupid. We went crazy. We were like, yeah, you did it. Oh my God. Yes. Go Noah. Yes. We went crazy when the first time he threw something in the trash can. Anytime that he does something that is awesome, he already know this is great. Whatever I did was great. I got to do this again. I'm ready for him to use a pot, because as soon as he use it, I'm finna go bananas. I'm finna have me a little dance. You went to the pot. Oh yeah. You let it go. Oh yeah. Yeah, big boy. Yeah, big boy. I'm finna go crazy, okay? If they do something big, y'all, please celebrate them, because to you, it might not be a big deal. This is just something he supposed to learn anyway, or this is something she supposed to learn anyway, but it's a big deal to them, okay? This is the first time they're doing this, so celebrate them, okay? Number 4, keep accident drama free. Accident, learning moments. There equals learning moments. Say something like, oops, that happened. Let's clean it up and try again next time. So, you know, if they make a mistake here and there, say, you know, don't beat them over the head and be like, man, I messed up and stuff. Now, some people be like, if they do make an accident, you whoop them and that make it straight. I just think that cause fear. You know what I'm saying? If they have an accident, you're going to say, you know, I feel like you should give them some encouragement around or say, if you have an accident or you got to go, let me know. You know, if you got to go, because we don't want another accident to happen. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't resort to violence. Because some parents, you trying to raise them old school. You can't whoop them for everything. They're going to have accidents. I'm so glad I didn't have a mother that beat me for everything that I did wrong. Oh, you did this wrong, that's a whooping. You did this wrong, that's a whooping. Wait a minute, okay? Especially they little people. My son 1 year old. You think I'm going to whoop him because he messed up himself? No. I'm going to say, oh, no. I'm going to make a big deal about it. Oh, no, we made an accident. We can't do that no more. Let me know when you got to go, go, go. I'm going to make it into something fun. I'm going to make it into some kind of fun. I'm going to make it into some, like, anything we do, we make it into a song. So in the morning time, I'm not a morning person, y'all. So in the morning time, every morning when we get up in the morning, I can use the bathroom. He already know that when I get up in the morning, I'm going to plug up my little lights, because I got like lights I plug up. That is not the big light you turn on, because when I first get up, baby, I can't do no big light. I'm like, oh my God. So I have these 2 lights that kind of light up the room, and I'll plug them up. You know, after I do that, and I'm half asleep when I do that, I'll plug those lights. So after I do that, he know the second step is I'm going to wake up his older brother. We're going to wake up Kaka. And then after we wake up Kaka, he know I'm going straight to the bathroom. He already knows to wait for me, and he know I'm using the bathroom. He already know. He comes in there and sits on the little mat on the floor. But instead of that, I'm going to sit on the pot. He going to sit on the pot. And I really feel like with us doing that, I feel like that he will learn. And I'm going to have to come up with some kind of song, baby. And it's just going to come natural, and it's going to come. Time to go to the pot. Let it all out. Do you got some rocks? You got the out. Like, I'm going to come up with something that's catchy that he going to know. And every time he go, I did it. I did it. Yeah, I did. I did it. I did it. Yeah. We going to come up with something, because in my house, we sing, we dance, and we celebrate each other, okay? Sometimes I do get a little frustrated. I'm not no perfect mom, but I feel like that we need to work on doing things like this, because kids are going to always remember the things that you did with them, okay? You're going to be perfect with everything you do, but let's not punish them, okay? So accidents equal learning moments. Say things like, oops, that happened. Let's clean it up and try again next time. What we don't want is shaming, punishment, and scary reactions. You want them to feel secure, not scared of making a mistake, okay? Number 5, and this is the last one. Number 5, stay consistent, not rigid. Consistency builds confidence. Try potty time after meals, naps, or every 2 hours, okay? So they say every 2 hours. I feel like every time you think about it, just go. I remember when I was potty training my son, every hour I would take him. Every hour I take, or every time I had to go, I would take him first, because I just felt like we don't use the bathroom. Nobody use the bathroom a lot, like something going wrong with your bladder. But I feel like if I can catch them after every meal, it's a go anyway. Even if you go eat right now, if you go put yourself on the pot or the toilet stool, you will use the bathroom. A doctor told my son this one time, like, if you want to have a bowel movement every day on a regular time, eat. I'm about to sneeze. I don't want to do it. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh shit. That's how. Okay. That's how I stop my sneeze. I hate it. I don't talk about it in another video. I hate it. It hurts. So, if, like the doctor said, basically, if you want to take a bowel movement, go use the toilet. Just go sit on, directly after you finish that plate, go sit on the toilet, and your body will release your food, the stuff that you don't want, or it will automatically go. And I've tried to figure it out. They're not lying. So, consistency builds confidence. Try potty time after every meal, naps, or every 2 hours. Encourage them to try, not force. Okay? Wearing easy on and easy off clothes. Okay? So you don't want to put something that they can't get off. You want something they can pull down. Okay? Because the goal is, I know for a fact that once my son is trained, I know he'll be able to go. Because right now, he's know how to use the bathroom. I mean, not use the bathroom, Lord have mercy. He know how to go take stuff and throw it in the trash. He know how to help me when it's time to clean up. And it's stuff that he learned by watching. He has watched me use the bathroom. He knows what a toilet is. He might not know the name of it, but he knows that mama go put something in there. Mama go put something in there, and she does it regularly. So he knows that there's something. He knows my pants come down when I do it. He knows something goes on. So once he start getting on the toilet, he gonna know, okay, if my pants are down, my mama make a noise. Let me see, can I make a noise? And then boom, maybe his little brain will click. But I know that with the daycare working with me and I'm working with them, I know that we're going to be able to get it done. I'm going to have to ask them, are they going every 2 hours or how are they spacing that out? And that's another thing. Work with your daycare. If you got somebody keeping your child, work with them so y'all schedule won't collide and y'all can work together so it won't be so hard. Because if you got them keeping your child at one time and they got them on the schedule, and then you get home and you're not following, you're confusing your child. So work with the person that keeps your child, okay? But remember, if you're traveling, they're sick, or life is chaotic, it's okay to pause and try again later, okay? That's why you put on those pull-ups, okay? Just in case there's an accident. Real talk. Some kids potty train in 3 days. Others takes months. And both are totally normal. This isn't a reflection of your parenting, okay? It's a milestone you'll conquer together, okay? All right? All right. This is your mantra for potty training. We're learning, not perfect, and that's perfectly okay, okay? So parents, please don't beat yourself over the gun. I'm dreading, y'all. I'm so dreading, and I told you at the beginning, I'm dreading this potty journey, but I know that I have a smart son, and I know that once he gets it in his brain, oh, if I sit on this pot, I'm supposed to use the bathroom. Once he gets that, I don't feel like we're going to have too much problems. But like I said, I think it's catching him when he got to, or him understanding the wordage, like what is pee-pee, what is, a pot, or what. We got to come up with language so he can know to tell me, okay? Because like right now, he can say a lot of words, but it's broken sentences, okay? He's one, okay? So he's learning to speak. So now I got to get him to be able to tell me, because only he know when he got to go. He know when he feels, because if he take a dump, oh yeah, we know. We look know for the signs, We know, we know for the sign. You hear the passing of the gas and different things you hear for the sign. But I'm not going to be able to know that he got to use the pee, number one, okay? So we got to work together and be patient with your child. Please do not use scary tactics to try to do this journey, because you're just going to make it stressful for yourself. I'm pretty sure that they at daycare, they are not whooping your child because they make a mistake. They're going to try again, and you can too, okay? So let's be patient with the little ones. They are going to get it, okay? Just be patient with them, okay? I think that you're amazing. I think you're great just for clicking on this video. You want to do better, and I think if you just take your time and y'all come up with something, and make sure y'all praise these babies for even trying. Let's say if you put them on the pot today, right now, and they ain't use the bathroom. Leave them up there for a little bit. Don't sit there and you ain't getting off the pot until you put something in there. That's too much. Do you sit up there that long? Okay? And don't leave them in the bathroom. That's scary too, Especially if they don't like it. They don't know what they doing up there. And you be like, don't move. No, don't do that. Because how you going to celebrate them if you want in there to see them actually do it, okay? Be patient with them. Put them up there in the pot. Leave them up there for like 1 or 2 minutes. If it happen, it happen. If it don't, you're going to try again a little later, okay? Eventually it's going to do, and when it do, go stupid. Go banana. You did so good. Yeah, I love you. Kiss them. Hug them. Tell them you love them. Do a little crazy dance, okay? Y'all got these parents. We're going to do this together. And I will have probably some updates on it. I will probably talk about potty training again. I will probably have a different title for it. And on that video, I'll give you the update of if we're still struggling, where we going, or do he got it, okay? Do he got it, okay? Anyway, love you so much for clicking play. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, go ahead, hit that like button. Drop me some hearts in the comments. And if you have time, hit my description so you can follow all my socials and shop with me on Diva Supply. Love you so much for clicking play. Until next time, babies. Bye, besties. See you on the next one.